The best NFL wide receiver disappeared. Michael Thomas, a standout for the New Orleans Saints since 2016, experienced exactly that. Despite his impressive stats, including 565 catches for 6,569 yards and 36 touchdowns, Thomas struggled with recurring health issues, sidelining him for crucial games. As his career progressed, injuries took their toll, leading to his departure from the Saints after 8 impactful seasons. His legacy includes setting records and forming a legendary partnership with quarterback Drew Brees, showcasing a resilience that defined his journey. Stay with us till the end to discover how Thomas navigated through highs and lows, leaving a permanent mark on NFL history. Despite the Saints' competitive position in 2023, tied with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC South division race, their prospects dimmed with the absence of star receiver Michael Thomas, sidelined yet again due to injury. Michael Thomas's injury woes. In 2023, the New Orleans Saints found themselves in a competitive position, tied with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 7-7, vying for the NFC South division title. However, their hopes were tempered by the absence of one of their star receivers, Michael Thomas, who was sidelined once again due to injury. A prominent figure in the NFL since 2016, recurring health issues have plagued Thomas in recent years. Over the past 3 seasons alone, he has been able to suit up for just 10 out of 41 possible games. This season, a troublesome knee injury landed him on injured reserve prior to Week 15, effectively ending his participation in the remaining 4 games of the season. In response to his absence, the Saints bolstered their squad by signing Marquez Callaway to their practice squad. Thomas's journey through the NFL has been marked by resilience and frustration in equal measure as he has battled through multiple setbacks that have threatened to overshadow his undeniable talent and contribution to the sport. His standout 2019 season, where he set an NFL record with 149 receptions for 1,725 yards, solidified Thomas's reputation as a force in the league and earned him recognition as the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Michael Thomas's stats and Chris Olave's rise. Throughout his career, Michael Thomas has accumulated impressive statistics that underscore his impact on the field. With 565 catches for 6,569 yards and 36 touchdowns, Thomas has consistently been a force to be reckoned with in the league. His standout season came in 2019 when he set an NFL record with 149 receptions for 1,725 yards, earning him well-deserved recognition as the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Despite his accolades and undeniable talent, Thomas's playing time has been severely curtailed since 2021, as he managed just 95 catches for 1,057 yards and 4 touchdowns over the past 2 seasons, primarily due to ongoing injury concerns. With Thomas sidelined, the Saints have turned to Chris Olave, a promising young receiver drafted in the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft, to fill the void. Olave wasted no time making his mark, amassing 144 catches for 1,960 yards and 8 touchdowns over his brief career. In the 2023 season alone, Olave's contributions were instrumental as he racked up 72 catches for 918 yards and 4 touchdowns, emerging as a pivotal figure in the Saints' offensive lineup. Despite his exceptional performances and accolades early on, including 3 Pro Bowl selections and 2 All-Pro honors, Thomas's later seasons were marred by a series of injuries that impacted his ability to deliver on the field consistently. Michael Thomas moves on from the Saints. Following his release as a post-June 1 cut, Michael Thomas bid farewell to the New Orleans Saints after an eventful tenure with the franchise. The move, which had been anticipated for months, symbolizes the Saints' strategic pivot towards nurturing younger talents such as Chris Olave, A.T. Perry, and Rashid Shaheed. Thomas's departure marks the end of an era that began with promise when he was drafted in the 2nd round of the 2016 NFL Draft and subsequently signed a landmark 5-year, $97 million contract extension in 2019. Thomas's early years with the Saints were marked by exceptional performances and accolades, including 3 Pro Bowl selections and 2 All-Pro honors. However, his later seasons were marred by a series of injuries that hampered his ability to deliver on the field consistently. The nadir came in the 2022 season, where a promising start was cut short by a debilitating toe dislocation that necessitated season-ending surgery. This setback was a stark departure from Thomas's typically robust presence on the field, as he had been remarkably durable from 2016 to 2019, playing a pivotal role in the Saints' offensive strategies. However, his fortunes took a downturn when a toe dislocation in the third game necessitated surgery, abruptly ending his season and making a significant deviation from Thomas's previous seasons of remarkable durability and consistency from 2016 to 2019. Michael Thomas's ups and downs with the Saints. Under the stewardship of coach Dennis Allen in 2022, Michael Thomas's relationship with the New Orleans Saints appeared to undergo a renaissance of sorts. Thomas began the season on a high note, demonstrating his prowess with 3 touchdowns in the first 2 games. However, his fortunes took a downturn when a toe dislocation in the third game necessitated surgery, abruptly ending his season. This marked a significant deviation from Thomas's previous seasons, characterized by his remarkable durability and consistency from 2016 to 2019. Despite facing criticism from certain quarters, Thomas found staunch support from teammates like Alvin Kamara, who defended him against detractors, attributing his absence to unfortunate injuries rather than a lack of commitment. Thomas later disclosed that prolonged recovery periods were exacerbated by his body's adverse reaction to surgical implants, complicating his return to peak physical condition. Speculation surrounding Thomas's future with the Saints in 2023 intensified due to his injury history and substantial salary cap implications. In response, the Saints opted to restructure his contract, effectively transforming it into a 1-year deal with reduced base pay and potential performance-based bonuses. Thomas's decision to sign the revised contract coincided with the Saints' acquisition of quarterback Derek Carr, with whom he initially appeared to forge a promising rapport during training camp. However, relations between Thomas and the Saints soured by November following his arrest on misdemeanor charges and subsequent knee injuries sustained during a game against the Vikings. His social media activity during this period drew criticism, including public critiques of Carr and management, exacerbating tensions within the organization. Despite Thomas's undeniable talent and past contributions to the team's success, ongoing issues eventually culminated in his departure from the Saints after 8 seasons. His tenure with the franchise, marked by extraordinary highs and challenging lows, served as a testament to his resilience and determination in the face of adversity. In August, Brees returned to the Saints training camp as a retired player, where he fondly reminisced about his time with Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Jimmy Graham during the team's official podcast, highlighting the profound influence of their partnership on the franchise's legacy. Michael Thomas says goodbye to the Saints. Michael Thomas departs the Saints with a legacy defined by his significant impact on the franchise's history, ranking 4th in franchise history for receiving yards, 6,569, 7th in receiving touchdowns, 36, and 2nd in receptions, 565. Thomas leaves behind a formidable legacy that underscores his influence on the team's offensive strategies. Throughout his tenure, Thomas set multiple teams and NFL records, including the fastest-to-reach milestones such as 300, 400, and 500 career receptions. Thomas's departure also marks the end of a storied partnership with quarterback Drew Brees, where he served as the primary target during their record-setting seasons in 2018 and 2019. Thomas's remarkable ability to catch 42% of Brees' passes during these seasons underscored their unparalleled synergy on the field. Upon Brees' retirement, Thomas paid tribute to their shared achievements and mutual respect on social media, reflecting on their collective success and enduring impact on the franchise. In August, Brees returned to the Saints training camp as a retired player, reminiscing about his time with Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Jimmy Graham during the team's official podcast. Brees fondly recalled the special moments they shared, highlighting the profound influence of their partnership on the franchise's storied history. Both exceptional highs and challenging lows defined Michael Thomas's journey with the New Orleans Saints. Despite battling persistent injuries in recent years, Thomas carved out a legacy as one of the NFL's standout wide receivers, leaving behind a significant impact on the franchise's history. His departure marks the end of an era that saw him set records, form a legendary partnership with Drew Brees, and demonstrate unwavering resilience on the field. As he moves on from the Saints, Michael Thomas's legacy serves as a testament to his talent, determination, and enduring influence on NFL history. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.